No, but you didn't see that it was like at a Bath
Nah.
and Body Works or something.
Oh yeah, I did see
Did you
that.
see that it was in Scottsdale?
Well, the crazy part is it was actually a friend of mine. He recorded it.
Well, he was one of like
He was the
20
guy.
people.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay. I don't know if his was the one that went viral, but he was like doing commentary.
Oh, really? Like watching the
Yeah.
fight doing commentary.
He's like, "Damn, beat her ass" or something. I don't know.
I think it was over some mask shit. It's just
I
crazy.
don't know. I couldn't get. I wasn't sure if who. Like I couldn't tell who worked there and who didn't. Or like there was one person who I was kind of questioning if they were a worker or not,
Mm.
because everyone had the little aprons or whatever,
Yeah.
and then one
Imagine
person
Bath
didn't.
and Body Works like just a brawl breaking out.
And then people are just in there like filming with their phones.
There's like 20 people filming.
People are like, and they're like, the people that get getting fucked up are like coughing like as they.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I was gonna do a longboard update on
Oh yeah, yeah. How'd that go?
my adventure with that.
Did you get
Nah,
on
nothing crazy.
skate on it or what ride it? What are you supposed to do to board?
I'll, I'll tell you about my adventure.
Mm.
God, what was the other thing I was thinking about? Oh, I started watching a new show on Netflix. Uh,
I'm gonna subscribe
to Netflix. God damn it.
again.
Sorry, hold on. Sign my fucking time card. Like a Michelin star chef, kiss to my wrist, I go dummy with my left. I arrest my dick, try to audit all my checks too late. If you play that, we're gonna get banned in North Korea again.
Wasn't it? It was two places.
No, it was more than that. It was
It,
North Korea. It
uh,
was like Iran.
mm,
Uh,
only on that was weird. That was only on YouTube.
yeah, yeah. I don't know how they do that. So that was weird. And why was it all the crazy dictatorship countries like the? Why was it all the wild ones?
Yeah, I don't know. That is weird. That it's like certain only certain countries. It's very weird.
I didn't even know that they like there were. I guess that makes sense, right? God damn. So what the hell are they watching
Yeah,
on YouTube in North Korea? Shit, it's crazy.
they don't. They well, there's certain places that they don't even have YouTube, right? Or they can't. It's blocked or banned or whatever.
Well, that's why
Like
I'm wondering,
China,
like,
right?
why would they like cut the video if North Korea doesn't even have fucking YouTube? So they must have YouTube,
Yeah, yeah, no,
right?
for sure. I'm just saying, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I wonder what does make it on there. Like, what kind of
What
program
does
is it?
make it?
Yeah, like what's on North Korean YouTube, you
I'm
know?
sure. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff. It's just certain like stuff from I don't know. I'm not even gonna pretend to know. There's certain times where it's just like you ever hear people like they just talk and talk. They don't know absolutely anything, and you're like kind of not an expert, but you know what you're talking about, and they're just like talking, and you're just like you're either one just straight lying, or two you have no clue what you're talking about.
And you're just waiting for them to be done.
These days I kind of just start calling it out a little bit more
Like early, or
than just
you let it go.
yeah early. I'm not even trying to listen like to yeah. It's just I don't know. It just depends on what mood you're into. Like, if
If you're in an
are you feel
entertaining mood.
yeah. If you want to just if you're not with it like at that moment, you're just like how much energy you want to put into it.
What do you do when you get telemarketer calls?
When a telemarketer calls, I ask him to put me on the like do not call list or
Oh,
whatever.
so you pick it up.
Oh yeah, I answer. I
If it's one of those
Well,
ones that says spam risk, do you pick it up?
right. Those ones I don't. Yeah. No, those ones I just don't even. I don't answer.
I don't know
But
why
if
I'm
it's like a
afraid to pick it up. Like maybe I'm maybe not
what?
afraid. Like the spam risk ones, you know.
Yeah, I don't. No, I don't. I don't answer those
But why not?
either.
Why not pick that one up and then tell them like, put me on the do not call list?
Oh no, no, I don't do that. It,
Why?
but because I've already gotten the classification of what kind of call it is. I'm talking about the calls where it's like uh, a regular phone number.
Like it might be real.
Yeah, well, it doesn't say spam call
See,
or
but
whatever or
but
telemarketer.
that I feel like the spam risk thing is just because it's like an unknown number. That's not
Nah,
somebody's caller ID spam risk.
I know that. I'm just saying. I think well because of the number, I think there's like a certain list that people get on with once they start doing that. Once they start doing spam calls or whatever, and people block them, or I don't know how it works, but if it's just a regular number, I'll answer it and then tell them like, "Yo, do me a favor, never call me again."
Fall back.
Yeah,
You don't have like you've never messed with them, like gone into a
nah,
nah.
nah. And I saw there's an app or I like there's an ad that has an app. There's an ad of an app that they'd say they stand or they sit on the phone with them and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll sit on the phone with them and entertain their call for
Why?
you."
That's like a service.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like an app or a service or something. It's like spam call or something. I don't know what it's called actually, but
Damn, can you
they
imagine working for that company?
I think it's like a robo like
So
automatic
they
response
have
type thing.
robots talking to telemarketers.
Basically, well, it's not. It doesn't sound like a robot. It's probably like a recorded message.
Me, Amy. How can I help you with your car insurance?
It's just, it's just
Who the
the
fuck is
monkey
working
from
over there on the
Congo.
other side of the line?
They cut a licensing deal partnership with the movie Congo. Wow.
All right, we're back for another episode of Live from Ox City. My longboard journey has begun. I'm trying to figure out all the skater terms. I started calling somebody Brahj. I feel like that's right in the thing, right?
Relax.
I don't know why I'm
You're
not
not
asking you.
you're
You don't
not a
know shit.
skater.
I pretty much am by now, Brahj. See?
Oh, that's an actual. Oh, you're saying like it. That's not
That's
a
that's
board
the
term.
that's Joan of the white boy, the
Oh, okay.
skater dude. The white
Oh,
skater
okay.
dude, Brahj is Joan or
I've never heard Braj.
yeah, maybe I just made it up. I don't know.
Oh,
But I say
I've heard
I've said
bro.
it to white skater dudes and they say it back. So
Braj.
yeah,
I never heard that. Honestly, I've never heard that.
I think it's a mix of bro and Aj, obviously. But I don't know what
Yeah,
Aj
I've
means.
never heard that one.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I've never
you're
heard that.
not part of the scene like I am.
Yeah, yeah, but you. No, you're not even a skater. You have a longboard. You
That's
might as well
twice
be Marty
the length.
McFly. Huh?
No, Marty McFly had the little tiny.
That's what
tiny
I'm saying.
thing.
It was not a real skateboard.
Yeah, you're right. You know they actually have more things that are kind of like that now, like the hoverboard
The
thing.
hoverboard.
Well, they have
No,
one
I
that's
didn't
like
see that.
it's called a one wheel. So it's like there's like a board, and then there's a big fat kind of tire in the middle, and I think it's electronic motor. So like, but it
It's
looks
the
like the hover shit like
is
ain't
that
it?
the clown shit?
What do you mean? What cloud?
That?
I'm,
You talking about that?
I
Where
guess
they start
basically, yeah.
juggling and stuff?
It looks more off roady than that.
Oh, okay.
Braj.
They have the they have the what's the what is it, a Segway?
Yeah,
Have you seen that? Have you seen those
Segways can be
before?
dangerous, from what I hear.
Really?
Yeah, there was a guy who used to work. This guy that I knew, and he had a Segway for work, and he would like ride his Segway around. But one day, he hit a rock or something, and he ate shit in front of people, and like he was seen eating shit in front of people, and then that was the end of the Segway.
Nah, there's definitely people on Segways still. Or you're saying for him.
Yeah, those end of the Segway for
Oh,
him. Also, I think the guy who made the Segway like died on the Segway, maybe.
dang.
I think
They
so.
wear the helmets. I know they wear helmets.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but maybe that's why they wear helmets.
They also have those hoverboard Segways without the where you're just like
Yeah.
where
Oh,
you the one
did
that
you
Mike
the Mike
Tyson fell
Tyson
off.
fell on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those were like a vibe for like a full 2 years or a year or something like that.
I actually
Everyone was
watched that
doing it.
video a couple days ago. He went down really hard.
Yeah. Yep.
Like that looked like a break your tailbone almost type impact.
Yeah. No, he fell what like front? Oh no, he fell
He
backward.
fell backwards, like it came out from
Yeah.
under him, and he kicked it out.
Yeah. That was a viral moment.
Um, but I've been learning. I watched some videos. I watched some longboarding videos so I could figure out how I'm supposed to stand and all that. I stood on it in my living room on the carpet when nobody was here. I was like, you know, surfing kind of on it. Um,
Hmm. Did you jump?
I did actually.
Hmm.
I really enjoy this new life that I've made for myself. Um,
I'm happy for you then.
the way that I've reinvented myself,
Hmm.
but
What does that mean?
well, that not that I'm a
What do you
skater
mean
now.
by
That's what I'm saying.
oh that you're a skater?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, no, it's cool. It's fun. I was able to go on a little. I went around the block. I didn't even fall down. I didn't even look
Did you?
stupid.
Okay.
I mean,
There you
except
go.
for being 33 riding a longboard around the neighborhood. But other than that, I
You
didn't
wear a
fall.
helmet or knee pads or anything?
No, come on.
Oh, I don't know.
I will get a helmet eventually, but
Uh huh.
not knee pads. I'm not
You
doing.
wear
I'm
a
not doing
helmet?
that. Yeah, but I'm gonna wear it under a hoodie.
Well, I don't know if it'll fit under the hoodie.
I will. It's just gonna look real weird. So whenever you want to get aboard, we can go.
I mean, I'll do the bike. I'll do like a bike or something. I'm
What kind
not
of bike would
venturing
you get?
into the.
Would you ever do like mountain biking, or are you only like a
Yeah, I've
strictly?
done it.
You've done it like once, or you
I've okay. What are we saying? Mountain biking? Like, am I riding
riding a
my
bike
bike
on a
on
mountain?
top of Mount Everest?
No, but I mean just taking it out, to a trail or like some
Yeah.
hills
No,
and
yeah,
shit
I've
like
done
that.
it. Yep, done that a
Okay,
couple of times.
okay. If you were gonna get a bike, would you get one of those, or would you get like a cruiser kind of thing?
Oh yeah, not I don't know. I haven't done the
Done the bike research?
yeah, I haven't really got that far deep into it. Pause. I just feel like I'm definitely not gonna do the skateboard thing. So if it was
Longboard.
that, oh, longboard, yeah. What about what about like skates,
Like
roller
rollerblades?
skates, roller blades? Yeah.
No. Oh man. I mean, my sister recently got back into the rollerblade, or I can't remember if it was rollerblades or skates. She's probably gonna find out that I told this, but she had a fall, and she
Oh shoot.
yeah
Is she good?
yeah, she's good.
You laugh.
You laugh first.
I didn't.
Let
I
the
did not
let
laugh at
let the
all.
record show that Drew laughed first.
I didn't laugh at all. I said, "Is she okay?" And you laughed.
No, she got some. I can't remember if it was skates or rollerblades, but then she tried to take them on this trail, and then she fell real hard, and I think she broke her arm. I think that's what it was.
What?
Yeah, yeah, she broke her arm.
And you still laughed.
No,
That's
I
crazy.
no.
No, but then you laugh.
We're gonna have to cut this out. uh,
You ever drop a girl like when she like
drop.
jump like when she jumps in your arms or she like
Jesus. No,
and she's like you're supposed to like carry them and you end up dropping them?
no, I have not.
Okay, me neither.
Have you? Has
Nah, I
have you even
actually
attempted it though? Like, has it ever happened?
I actually so I was driving and I was at a stop sign and there was two like a girl and a dude and he was carrying her and they were probably like mid 20s and he's walking like kind of like slow and then they're like basically in front of me at this point like they're in the middle of the intersection and he's like he basically like looks at me like oh no,
Like, oh no, what? Like,
oh no, I'm about to drop. And he ends up getting to
oh
the end
no.
of the like basically back to the next sidewalk and then he dropped her and he fell too
Forward or
and I
backward?
was
Like, wait, hold on. So was she on his back or?
she was no she was facing him like so basically like they basically like she hugged him but like jumped in his arms so he was like holding her up and it just
So
he
when he
couldn't take it.
fell, did he fall forward onto her and like
He
smash
felt
her?
like I didn't see how they fell
Okay.
because I wasn't watching the whole freaking time. But yeah, he ended up falling, and
What do you
yeah, it was
think you
pretty.
would do if that situation happened? Like,
Oh, it's happened.
oh, like a girl run up and jump on you?
Yeah, it was more. It was yeah. It was one of those situations where it was like okay. It was like a late night situation, like after like a club or something like that, and it was one of those like where you carry in both arms like type of deal like oh I'm not trying to walk type of thing
Oh wow.
and 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 she was like can you carry me and I'm like nah. So then it was just like it just ended up happening and then and then we walked for like maybe like I don't know like a while and then I ended up dropping her
Oh.
And I was just like, hey, it is what it is. I didn't even feel like, I don't know, it was just one of those like, I told you, like I wasn't trying to. I
I don't
just
know what
remember
to
her
tell
saying,
you.
"You dropped me."
I tried. You dropped me?
Yeah,
Really? That was the
yeah,
response?
yeah. She was like, "You dropped me." I just was like, I had no
Well, I
comeback. I was
mean, what are
like,
you supposed
"Yep,
to
I did."
say? Yeah, yeah. I did. I
Yeah,
did. I see that. Yeah, I see
yeah.
you're down
I'm
there.
not.
I'm
I'm
up
not.
here.
Yeah, I'm not strong. I'm not the strong dude. I'm not the like
Yeah, but even still,
must.
why are we doing that? Why are we carrying? What's the point? What's the reason for that? You know, like what? Because she was too tired to walk, or what was
Yeah,
it?
it was one of those situations.
Yeah, but so
Heels,
still like,
heels on,
sorry.
long night type of deal.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I tried to, but then, you know,
I like how you did it till failure though. You weren't
yeah.
like, I'm
I didn't
tired
say I'm about
now.
to drop. Yeah, it just happened, and I just looked at her like I told you, it is what it is.
uh Romantic, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't it's been so long since I've gone out that you just
yeah, for
forget,
sure.
like all of that stuff, like that, the let out, seeing girls freezing when it's like 20 degrees out and everybody's wearing tank tops. Like how you go out if it's cold and like girls are still trying to look good, and
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah. I got
so
you.
they'll sacrifice the cold, like
Yeah,
but usually like guys, like you really, the more clothes, like you have more shit to work with, if you're like,
right.
if you got a
Yeah,
jacket and stuff, like, so guys aren't worried about like try to show. So I guess, or maybe if you're like a crazy workout
strong dude.
guy, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe then, but if not, like, just bundle up and you look better. It's got to be
yeah.
rough. That
It's
life
got to
has
be
to be
tough.
rough.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you get and I get a kick out of the girls who never wear heels, and they're like, and you could just kind of see like who's not used to wearing heels.
Oh, yeah, Bambi sliding all
Yeah,
over the place.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
like how she, like spins out and then like spins in circles and
Hmm.
there's like a
Yeah,
Tweety bird
yeah,
following. Yeah.
yeah. That situation, I like to see that.
The bathroom is also another thing like that I see or that I remember seeing when you're going out. Like you're a guy, you got to go to
Yeah,
the bathroom. Maybe there's one, two people in line. Maybe the girls' bathroom, the line is like wrapped around a couple different rooms. That's why every once in a while there will be a girl just walk out of the guy's bathroom like, and she just said fuck it,
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
don't
a
I don't
couple.
care.
I see definitely seen a couple of those. I was like, oh shoot, this is a co-ed.
Yeah, I did that. Well, I didn't do that, but there was a time that I was on a road trip and we were coming back and we stopped at Taco Bell. And so we go in, somebody's ordering, like we're ordering food, and we go. I'm gonna go to the bathroom before we get back on the road. And so I think it was that there were two bathrooms, and the uh, the men's bathroom or the women's bathroom had a sign on it that was like crossed out and then just put men's. So like it looked like there were two men's bathrooms, which was weird. But I went in the one that just had the regular men's bathroom symbol on it. So I go in there, me and the guys that I was with. It was Colin, Colin. So like we go in there, and I guess I went in there after Colin, but I thought he was in the stall. So I walk in, I thought it was just us, and I go, "Is there poop in there?" And then I just hear some lady go, "Excuse me," and then
Wait, you walked in on her?
No, I think I
You just
walked up
said
to
it?
the stall door. Maybe I knocked on the stall door or something. I asked if there was poop in there, and then she was like, "Excuse me," and then I just ran off.
You ran off. I could just see you running off like Forrest Gump.
Uh, yeah. So, my dog wants attention. Moral of the story is check the bathrooms. Also just don't ask if there's poop anywhere like that.
Yeah.
That's
Sure,
probably the
pretty
real
bad.
lesson. Have you ever gone in the women's bathroom before by accident?
Not that I can remember. I'm sure maybe it's happened, but I can't really remember a time where
Are you a
because they
public?
because they have signs
Right,
that have one's a male, one's a female.
right,
So
right. You
I
never
just
really had a
follow
problem.
that.
Um,
Yeah.
are you doing much public shitting? Is that on your?
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
nah,
Didn't think so.
nah. Because yeah, not a lot. Just because there's so
A lot.
it's a dirty, it's filthy.
It's, it's real gross. Yeah, yeah. The bathroom where I work, it just gets destroyed. You know, there's just tons of guys who use it all the time, and it'll just be piss and shit water coming up out of the floors, and um, it's pretty cool. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
I try my best not to shit. God damn, try my best not to shit there because obviously it's gross, but I don't know because also other people have this philosophy, and I'm sure other people will get it that if you're shitting on company time, like then
My God, where are we taking this podcast?
is that not good material?
Hey, to each his own, man. We're not doing a podcast. We're doing poop cast. Uh, if I hear a sound effect of like a fart noise, man.
I'm gonna get the sound effect from Dumb and Dumber. The when
Yeah,
when he's taking his shit in
that.
there.
Yeah, it's good stuff. This guy got Zoolander in his home.
God damn it.
He got the whole circus. Amy, he got dogs, birds.
um, what's this? Most hyped restaurants, grand openings.
Yeah.
Um, well, so
Well,
the new one right now, right, is Canes, Raising Canes.
yeah, it's opening today.
Is it today? I thought it was
I think it's
16th or 17th.
AKA today.
Okay. Um, is that? Are we looking into the future?
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Have you ever had Raising Canes before?
Yes. Yeah, I had it in Miami. Uh, I think it's only like a South thing. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I had it
or not?
in Texas.
The South?
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, no, I had it one time. I had that. What's the other one? Canes, Rallies. I think
Rallies?
they're kind of connected. Yeah, there's one called
Mm.
Rallies.
What do you
They're
well, so Oxnard's gonna have, I mean, I've never heard of Rallies before, but it's gonna have most of the chicken spots now. So Cane's,
right.
Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, KFC.
Churches.
Yeah, it doesn't have churches.
Does it? It doesn't?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's one I missed. But where do you have you had most of those spots?
Yeah, I think all of them.
What do you think you would how would you rank them?
I think just for okay. I don't obviously I don't eat chicken or anything, but anymore. But I would say Popeyes.
Number 1?
Popeyes. Yeah, number one. Just for the nostalgia and for the price and because you know what you're getting and
Right.
um what else? I would go.
KFC?
Nah, I'm not gonna go KFC.
No.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't know why. I just don't like KFC as much. Next up, probably Chick Fil A. I guess.
Chick-fil-A, yeah. I was I like Cane's a lot. Uh
Mm-hmm.
like
I only had it
that
one
and
time.
Chick-fil-A are pretty close to me. So,
Oh, so you're a Cane's guy. Like
I
you
yeah,
like.
I do like Cane's. So, I'm glad that Cane's
Okay.
is going to be here, especially cuz Chick-fil-A isn't open on Sundays.
Right.
And Chick-fil-A is weird with all their weird hate gay people shit. I don't
Yeah.
I,
There's.
yeah, like I don't know what that whole thing is, but now that Cane's is around, then I can eat at Cane's. So that's
Mm,
but
okay.
there's also a new chicken spot in the collection that we had last week, and I think it's called Burning Mouth, but
Okay.
it's like it's kind of that like Nashville hot chicken. You seen that
Hot
before?
chicken. Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
um, but that was really good, and they give you a lot of food. Fries were good. Sauce was like the little sauce that it came with was good. I think it's in the annex that's in there in the collection. But that was really good. Burning Mouth. So a lot of good chicken
Burning.
spots in Oxnard now.
Yeah. Um.
You know what Oxnard needs is a good chicken and waffle spot.
Yeah. There's no chicken and waffle spot.
No, no,
Yeah.
which is surprising,
Yeah. This.
especially with all those chicken spots popping up. This
There's
Burning
not
Mouth,
one in. There's not one in. I swore there was one. Uh, what's that one near Oxnard College? There's not one. I could be tripping.
chicken and waffles?
I thought it was like a more so like a breakfast spot, but they serve chicken.
Oh,
I
maybe,
could be wrong.
maybe I don't know, but that would be cool though.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
chicken and
Have like
waffles.
a Lolo's or a Roscoe's or something like that.
There's one in L.A. that I think Nas owns.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called, but I went there before with a couple of people. That was cool. But yeah, Oxnard, get chicken and waffles. That's the next step, the next evolution.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool to see.
Yeah,
Where would you put it though?
and collection's blowing up.
I mean, at some point there's gonna be too much in the
Too
collection.
much stuff. Yeah, I don't know, or unless
At,
they keep
at some
building on
point,
it.
at
Uh,
some point, a collection becomes clutter. We're
yeah,
not gonna rename it the clutter.
yeah. I mean, shit. I haven't been there. I haven't been in there in so long that
Yeah.
I don't even really know what's in there. You
What
know.
was the one that they when it first opened that they Garth Brooks or something? Or what's it called?
Oh
Is it
yeah, the
what was it called?
damn, what was it called? What was it called? The square dancing thing. right?
Yeah, what was it? Was like
No, it was
a
like
brewery, not a
Keith
brewery, but
Urban or Keith
Keith
Urban, right?
Urban. There you go.
Right? Keith Urban's Coyote
Yeah.
Ugly or some.
Yep.
What is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not
And that
Coyote
did
Ugly.
not do well.
Well, we
I
went
don't
there. You remember going there?
for Coyote Night.
No, for
Oh,
we just
during the
went.
day.
No, we just went to like go get food,
Yeah, I remember. It
and
was
then
dead.
well, it was kind of dead, but there were people in there,
The
doing like
record
the
stop.
um, not quite, but I think it was me, you, Josh, and Zach, and
I
the music
remember.
was crazy loud,
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I remember the music being
crazy
very
loud.
loud, and I just can't. That's one thing that'll kill a vibe for me. Like, if I go to a restaurant or a club or a lounge or a bar or whatever, if the music is loud and it's so far off from any type of interest, I kind of can't vibe with it.
It just makes it pointless to be there, right?
I mean, it's cool. Like if it's low, it's cool, and it's bad. If it's bad music that I don't really listen to,
Yeah,
like it's okay. Like I can, But if it's loud and it's music that I don't like or not like really catching the vibe of,
that place became Levity Live, right? And Copper Blues.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah. If
which was a much better.
any listeners who know what we're talking about, please send that in because I just tried to look it up right now because I looked up Toby Keith, Keith
That's what it's
Urban.
called, I think.
I don't know any. Those are all the country guys I know. I don't know.
It was something Keith. It was for sure.
Yeah, see,
I
I
think it
looked
was
Toby
Toby
Keith
Keith.
and Keith Urban, but I don't know.
I think it was Toby Keith.
But then I looked up Toby Keith Bar, and it just says Toby Keith. I love this bar and grill. That's the name of his restaurant.
Maybe
Ooh,
this was it.
collection
But
falls out of Toby Keith Bar. That's what it says. Or it does say, I love this grill. Maybe it was just called Toby Keith.
yeah, that's what I think. That makes it
Yeah, that makes sense.
what yeah, I just don't honestly the demographic. It
Oh,
just
yeah,
wasn't
that's
a
weird.
good area to put it in.
Yeah, not in Oxnard. The country
Yeah.
western spot,
Yeah.
like maybe
Yeah.
Ventura, maybe Camarillo, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe over the hill, like Conejo, something, whatever. Like they have borderline over there.
Yeah. But they
But
made a good decision with the comedy club for sure.
they did, yeah. And Copper Blues is
'Cause
cool
that's
too. Copper Blues is,
yeah.
um,
I've only been there like once or twice, I think.
yeah, it's cool.
Um,
It's cool. I think Levity Live is. I was gonna say more like more official. Like it. Levity Live feels like an official kind of comedy club. I haven't been to a ton of comedy clubs, but
yeah, well, I was gonna say it's actually like a national brand. They have different levity lives
right.
other places.
And they have, I mean, they get big name artists or comedians. Let's say
Comedians, yeah, for sure, for sure.
my cousin was looking to get. He was looking for work, and Levity Live had a job available, and so he showed up like to try to get the job, and they advertised the job as like just being the sound guy, like hooking stuff up or like working the sound mixer. But then when he got there, he said that they wanted him to be the guy who's like announcing people and going up on stage, like saying, like this guy's about to come on stage right now.
George
Yeah.
Lopez. Yeah,
And my cousin is not about that.
they
So
need like a DJ more
yeah,
so.
exactly. So like, who they're got the wrong guy for that.
Yeah, yeah. That the no, they for sure had some. That's one of the things I want to do once like things open up. Definitely go to some comedy shows.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they look like because they, like they've been doing the drive-through comedy stuff. Like, um, like people have been doing like live stream stuff. Like,
Yeah,
are
that
people
doesn't
just going to
hit.
go right back to the way that it was? You know?
Yeah, for sure.
You think
Because
so?
that doesn't hit. It doesn't hit with the reaction. Like the comedians, they play off the reaction of the crowd,
Right.
and they've opened up in certain places,
Yeah.
and I know like working comedians have been going to certain places
Right.
with like reduced crowd and whatnot.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what music comes out, like from last year. Like, so many people were just locked at home. I'm sure people were
Yeah,
writing and
I
recording, and
mean, there's been music
there,
coming
there,
out.
yeah, there's been music coming out. Yeah, and I guess
A
if
lot
you're
of
in that,
pandemic bars.
yeah, if you're in that world, then like,
A lot of I'm sicker than coronavirus bars.
yeah, I'm sure that one got used. Duke and Kentucky not in the tournament.
Mm. Who is in the tournament?
I don't know. Not Duke and Kentucky, other schools, but it's the.
Pepperdine.
I guess if Duke and Kentucky aren't in it, who knows? But that's the first time since 1976 that neither of them had, like, or that both of them have been out of the tournament.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a long run.
I don't know how they like. I haven't been watching college basketball. Do you watch college basketball?
I usually do, but this year I haven't.
Well, has it been?
Just because it's been weird the scheduling with the NBA. I'm definitely more of an NBA fan than college basketball. So like with this NBA scheduling is like on off whatever. I just for some reason didn't get into the college season.
Do you know if they're
I don't know why.
playing?
I caught a couple games. Don't get me wrong,
Are they playing a full
but
season?
yeah, yep. Playing a full season. They're right now. They're doing the tournaments, the conference tournaments. Um,
That's why it's crazy
yeah,
that Duke and Kentucky aren't in
yeah,
it. Like, regular full season, and it's one thing for if they're not a high seed, like if they weren't, because they're usually
yeah,
like in the top five, like they're in 1 through 5 seed or something like that, but they're not even in it. That's pretty
yeah. I
significant.
mean, I saw when Coach K was like super frustrated early on. I was like, oh, this isn't gonna be a good season. He like barked on a reporter or something,
Oh,
or on the, not on the reporter. I think he might have like called his team out or something like in a press conference. So I just remember him being upset, and they I was like, oh man, this isn't gonna be a good season.
did you see Steph, his all the memes or whatever about him being frustrated?
Yeah, yeah, because they were playing the Clippers.
Oh, they were playing the
I get
Clippers.
it. Yeah, I get it.
Ah, got it. Was
Nah, but yeah, he was. It was weird because I saw him like being the rah rah guy, and he's not that, and it was like, what is going on?
was that
And
game
I couldn't
on?
tell if he was serious.
It was on national TV, right?
Yeah, it was on
Okay.
TNT. They got waxed by like 30.
E. Which is
And they didn't.
they're not
They
they
didn't.
have talent like Golden State.
Well, they didn't start Wiseman, the
Why?
rookie, because he forgot to do his COVID test.
Forgot to do it.
He forgot to do it.
He
He
forgot
forgot to take
forgot
it.
to do his homework.
He forgot to take his COVID test, and so Steve Kerr benched him, and he got in at the very end.
I didn't know. I mean, I didn't know that they were doing that themselves. I thought it was like they just show up and.
Yeah, but he I guess they get reminders, like text or something,
Oh,
reminders throughout the day or something. I don't know, but he just didn't do it. He didn't do it, and like it took too long or something. I don't know. I don't know what the issue was. Like I don't know the timeline and how he was able to play, but he. I think it was just like more so a Steve. Well, for sure it was more so a Steve Kerr thing. Like he was just mad at him.
yeah. He's like stupid rookie. Like,
Yeah,
make him look dumb.
yeah. So he didn't start. but it wouldn't help that much.
Do you think Golden State comes back from this at some point?
Yeah, they have too many assets. They have a lot of assets. Like they have obviously Steph, they have Clay, they got Draymond, they got Oubre, they got
Is Oubre
James
good?
Wiseman.
He can't
I'm
really.
not a
He's not.
big
He
fan.
can't really shoot, can he?
I mean, he like last year he played really well, but I was never like a real Oubre guy because um, I don't think he's ever proven it on like a really good team or like a like any type of team that's doing anything.
Yeah.
Um,
But Wiseman is good, right? And
well, he's a rookie.
but he's good. Like he's
I mean, he's an asset, is what
right.
I'm saying. So I just feel like they have like a couple some good assets to be able to put themselves back in a position in next year or whatever. Like
Yeah.
if they were to make a pick like trade a number one pick and Oubre or something like put it they have things to put together to get someone in return. You know,
Do you think?
I don't think they'll win a championship again if that's what you're asking.
I don't think so either. I do think that I think that they're done winning championships. Um, what do you if the Nets don't win the championship this year? What do you think happens? Like, you think that that's like
It's gonna get bad.
they're gonna get the most? They're gonna get attacked for the entire
Well, look
offseason.
who's on the team.
Yeah.
How can it go if they don't? I don't know. The personalities don't say like uh championship formula,
Right.
in my opinion.
I mean, even the playing styles, like don't
Yeah,
really like if you were just thinking off the bat, like, oh, what's a team that I really would want to put together? That's not really like
it's like it's just like okay, let's throw Blake in too. Like it's just like weird
yeah,
pairing.
they're just like they're superstars or Blake was,
Yeah,
but they're not
yeah,
really like they're not pieces that seem like they fit. Well,
right.
I mean, but I don't know, but
Yeah, I agree. It's and that's one of the things is like, man, I wanted to kind of wanted the Clippers to do a like make a move, but I also kind of along the lines of what you're saying, like, all right, this is kind of like everyone fits in a role, and
yeah,
everyone's like, it's more so it makes sense like who you have on the team kind of deal, but
right.
it's like five guys on the team who are scorers
Yeah.
on the Nets.
But
And I don't know.
but
I
James
don't see a
Harden,
clear leader. I don't see you see all of them have the same skill set, kind of.
but
Not
I
the same,
mean,
but
this
all
the
done.
same skill set means everything, really. Like those guys do
Yeah.
everything. Like they all pass, they all
Right, right.
rebound, they all shoot.
That's true.
Like.
That's true.
But I think
I don't know.
defensively probably is maybe where they're, like that's
Yeah.
what people are thinking. If they run into in the finals, if they get the Lakers or Clippers or Denver or like
Well, even in the East, they're gonna have to. I mean, there's
got to go through
like
Miami.
yeah. Well, Milwaukee,
Yeah,
Boston, if they get their stuff together,
yeah.
you're gonna have to lock down, and it's gonna slow down more too.
Yeah. Then it'll be interesting to
Uh,
see what happens going forward. Like, are
yeah,
these guys
that'll
going to
be
restructure? Like, are they going to be willing to take deals to where they can stay together? Or is this just like a kind of like let's see if we can win one. And then if not, then we'll all just go somewhere else.
Yeah, I
But
think it's one of those situations. I think they can win. I think it's like they're a contender is what I'm saying. Like they're definitely a contender, but I just don't see them winning it all.
even if they
I,
do win, do you think are they still getting the same respect You know, like
Mm,
I mean, I like these guys, but
different era.
yeah, I mean, like look at
Just a different
KD.
era.
KD goes to Golden State and then gets a couple, and then goes and teams up, and then they got this thing going on. Like it's not gonna hold up the same way that other guys' champ rings are.
I mean, it's just a different era. So I think you just gotta chalk it up to it's a different era. So I think if they do win it, then it's still valid. It's still valid. It's still there's I just
Yeah,
it's just a different era. It's like saying, oh, do you think like LeBron's as good as Jordan? Like they're just different eras.
yeah, yeah. But if they lose, it's not gonna be a good look. It's not.
Oh, if
It's
they
not a good look.
lose in like the second round or something.
Oh my God! If they
Ooh.
if they don't make it to the finals,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
they are gonna get.
Second or third.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
they're gonna have they're gonna have a rough off season.
They're gonna just blame it on Blake. Blake Griffin.
uh, are there any sports other than like the basketball, football, like any international sports that you watch? Like, have you ever watched rugby before?
No, I can't say I have.
Cricket,
Nope. Nope. Maybe I
polo.
mean no. I saw The Great Gatsby and he was a polo player.
Okay, that counts, I
Uh
guess.
nah, there's no the only sports that I watch is football, basketball, boxing. That's pretty much it. What
Yeah,
about you? You watch other sports? You watch baseball?
yeah. I watch baseball. I mean, I only started watching baseball recently, like once the
Yeah.
Dodgers kind of got back in the mix. You know,
Right.
um, but I've tried to watch tennis before.
Mm-hmm.
Tennis can be I can sit and watch tennis. Um,
Okay.
but I'm not like, man, the one that I haven't been able to get to is golf. I can't. I'm not I'm not old enough yet, I guess, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Like, and they're all with and then the
Yeah,
the the, the crowd claps. They're all just fingertips, you know. But
yeah, I've never got into golf. It's just same thing with baseball to me. It's just because it was boring.
yeah, I mean, baseball, like the pitcher battle, like pitcher hitter battle,
Mm-hmm.
like if like for me, once I've started being able to kind of like I'm listening to the commentators, but starting to understand like, okay, what he might throw here, like what the
Yeah.
hitter's thinking, and it's like it's pitch by pitch by pitch, like, all right, it's 1 and 2, so what are we doing now? All the signs that are going on, whether you got base runners, all that stuff, like that like you have to learn all that stuff, to really get it. The same way basketball, like that, how we do, like to
Yeah,
know
but
all
it's
those
not.
little
But it's
things.
instant. Everything's back and forth. There's no time between. Like how many minutes do you think, or how many seconds do you think is between each pitch? 10,
Um,
20?
no, not that long. 20 seconds between each, like after a
Okay,
strike.
right. He throws the strike, then he has to throw it back. How many seconds does that take?
I'm gonna play 20
Does he?
seconds of silence. I'm gonna
No,
cut
no, no.
in
I'm
20
saying
seconds of
okay.
silence.
Let's. No, I'm saying okay. He throws the ball back. It takes what, 2 seconds?
No, way less.
Okay. So he's throwing the strike. The guy has to hold the ball, right? He's selling the pit. He's selling the throw too.
He,
Don't
he
forget that.
he catches it and then
One
calls it.
second.
Ball's right back in the yeah.
No,
1 second. One
no, no,
second.
no. Okay,
Sure,
one
1 second.
second, and then he throws it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
then he's pitching
And then
again in another.
no, hold on. He's not just launching it right back.
He's
He's
pitching
turning
again
around.
in
Hold on.
another
He's
10
turning.
seconds.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
He catches
So
the
you're
ball, turns around, kicks the dirt a little bit, centers
okay.
himself,
10 seconds.
takes the, gets the sign.
Not 15.
I don't think so. I mean,
Okay.
but
10
different pitchers,
seconds.
different pitchers have different paces too. Like
Mm-hmm.
uh, Pedro
Right.
Baez for the Dodgers was notoriously slow, and so like
Okay.
just took forever. Some guys will change the pace depending on the situation or the batter. Like
So how long do you think each? Okay. Here's another thing. After he strikes the dude out, or the dude flies out, or whatever, and, or he cracks the bat, or he gets beamed by a pitch, then how long before the next guy comes up to bat?
well, they got to throw the ball around a little bit. They
Because they forgot,
they have to throw
right?
it
They
to
forgot how to
everybody
throw the
on the
ball.
team first.
They they got to play Sandlot for a second.
As the guy walks up and then he says
Then the
something to
guy
them,
walks up, and then they say,
kicks a whole bunch of
"Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo,
kicks the dirt
for she's a
around.
golly good fella," or no, what's the thing? Root, root, root for the home team.
Yeah, they say it every time a batter comes up.
All
Yeah,
right, so how long do you think it takes for that batter who just got KO'd for the next one to come out
it's just Cade.
and be? Oh, okay, it's not a KO.
No,
He's not knocked out.
no,
He's not knocked out by the pitch.
no. I don't know, but and I don't know. I don't know why it's like it's a backwards K. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But also, like once you get to 3 strikeouts, you need to hurry up and get a fourth one because it looks crazy. You know.
That's very true. Uh, okay, so how? Okay, so then the guy walks out. He has a little donut on his on the bat. At least, do they do that or no?
Donut.
He's
Oh yeah,
swinging
yeah, the
three
little
bats.
thing. Yeah. Swinging 3 bats and they're spitting like their spit's just brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, and then okay, so how long do you think that takes? 30 seconds? A minute?
No, that's way longer. 30 seconds? I think you're
Okay,
overestimating
so
all that time.
no, I sit there and watch
Oh,
I've
you know
been to
what? You know what?
Dodger
Okay,
games.
I'll give you 30 seconds. 30 seconds, sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'm not saying that baseball is not slow.
So you're saying 3 pitches? Just 3 pitches, and you're
Three
saying three
strikes.
pitches and yeah, 3 strikes, yeah. Three strikes and uh and 3 batters is a whole round of boxing.
3 minutes or 5 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
It can
So,
be if it was a 1, 2, 3 inning.
right. And okay, and what I'm saying is, and I'm just comparing the action,
Yeah.
right? And
See,
these
but
are all
football does the same thing, and you don't think that about football though. Like football is like set hut crash punt, and then like for the next 25, 30 seconds the play clock is
but
40
you also
seconds.
yeah. Yeah, but yeah, you're right.
Football, I feel like they have more standing around, or not standing around, but time in between
I
plays.
feel like football is different because sometimes they'll hurry it up. Sometimes it's a play after play.
Yeah,
Like a lot of times they won't take all that time.
but then you have injuries too.
You have injuries, they're running full speed at each other. They're
Injuries,
not just spitting around on the floor. I remember when I was in Little League, I had I had sunflower seeds and I was just eating sunflowers.
yeah. Most kids
Spitting
eat
them.
sunflower seeds or grass. You know, like the I play in right field kid. That kid.
Yeah, I was actually shortstop and they were just all around me.
Oh, you just had like a
They were all
a
on the
moat
dirt.
of sunflower
Yeah.
seeds,
Yep.
a barrier. I never got into sunflower seeds. It's too much work. Also, I think I'm just not good
You
at it.
just eat the whole sunflower seed?
Yeah, and then I'd
Well, I you probably are the type that just throws a bunch of sunflower seeds
yeah.
and back, and then you're like, okay, like this is supposed to.
You know what
And
I
then by
do?
that time they're all.
You know what I do is that I'll dump a bunch of sunflower seeds in my mouth, and then I just like suck off all the seasoning, and then I just spit them all back out.
Mm. So yeah, they weren't meant for that.
Yeah, sorry.
Dang.
Nah, I don't do that.
What about pumpkin seeds?
Pumpkin seeds?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't eat them. I heard that if you eat them, then a pumpkin grows in your stomach.
I remember I thought that.
I thought it too. I also thought if you eat gum, then you're definitely gonna die. You're gonna die a horrible death.
Oh, if you like, if yeah, okay.
Yeah, because what it was like, it stays in your stomach for 7 years or some kind of dumb
I
shit.
didn't hear that.
Yeah, there was some kids thing like that if you swallow gum with a G, that it stays in your system for 7 years.
Yeah, I didn't get the whole urban legend part of it, but I remember like don't swallow gum with a G. Pause. Yeah, no, I remember one time I was like, oh man, I accidentally ate this gum. GUM.
This topic is filled with booby traps.
Yeah, you can't. Let's get out of this. Before someone gets me too.
Yeah, well, you said you were gonna get Netflix, right? You were
Yeah, I
this
saw.
time.
What was it? There was something on there recently that I was like, okay, I need to subscribe again. I forgot what it was.
Like an original?
It was yeah, I think it was an original or a show or something. But
I would really like to know what
oh
it was.
yeah, I can't remember what it was. But it was actually a couple of things. It was like anytime something comes out on Netflix that I hear about or someone tells me about, it's like okay, put that in the memory bank. Once I get to 3 or 4, then it's time to resubscribe.
Okay, and then you watch it, and then you just get rid of it again.
And then I subscribe for like a month or two, or however long it takes. Like Breaking Bad took me probably like 2 months
Mm.
because it was like I watched it like last year.
For the first time.
Yeah, for the first time, and so it took me like 2 months or something like that.
And then after that,
And
you
then
just turn off your Netflix.
yep,
Wow. Okay.
yep.
I started watching this show called Barbarians, and I think it's a German show, and it's about like Roman times. The Romans and the Germanic tribes used to always be at war and all that. Like in Gladiator, like they're fighting those like the Germanic tribes in the beginning. So
Yeah.
so this show is from their perspective. Like it's a German show, and so it's
Mm-hmm.
from those people's perspective. Um,
Okay.
but they show like they have characters that are on the German side. They have characters that are on the Roman side. But the Romans, I was watching it, and it was just tripping me out because they just look like mafiosos, basically, like in Roman armor, like. But their behavior, like the way they talk, the way that they, like it just looks like The Godfather, but 1,000 years before, or I'm not sure exactly the time,
Yeah.
but like it's that same vibe, like that same like the mafia Italian mob type vibe, like but in the Roman times. So that was interesting. And then, but then on the other side of it, the German tribes, it's crazy because like you find yourself rooting for them, you know, because they're kind of the underdog, right? But the show is in German, and I'm watching in German and watching the English subtitles. But you hear words like they use the word Reich, you know, like Reich is the leader of the little area where they're at, and so like you keep hearing this word Reich, you know, but like you know the Nazis were the Third Reich, and so like so you see like what happens in the future, like you're rooting for these people, you know, like you're kind of rooting for these tribes, you know, like man, the Romans are like oppressing them, and you want them to get out of that and be able to go, you know, like go flourish. And then you see what happens that later they do some pretty bad shit. You know, so it's like but then and watching it, so you hear that word Reich, you hear like Führer. You know, you've heard that word before. You never heard that? No?
No,
Oh,
I
well.
can't say that I've heard it.
Well, it's like that's just the leader. It's another Nazi shit. Like so,
Mm-hmm.
it just like reminds you when you're watching it that it kicks into. You forget that these guys eventually become Nazis. You know, so like, why am I
That's
rooting for
crazy.
these guys if they end up becoming Nazis? Basically, but it was a good show, and I watched the first season of it.
Was it? Oh, okay. So it's like multiple seasons.
There's one season now, and then it said it has a little thing next to it, and it says official season 2 now official or something like that. So season 2
Oh, like
is
it's coming
coming.
out.
Yeah, they're gonna make
Oh,
a season 2.
yeah. I can't.
So watch Barbarians. Watch. Have you ever?
Barbarians.
Yeah, Barbarians. Have you ever watched like German or foreign films like that or foreign shows?
Narcos.
Narcos. Okay, so you like you'll watch some shit in another language, right?
Yeah. I mean, but I can understand most of it, anyways.
Yeah,
But let's see. Like what's that? There's some Japanese films that I watched.
Japanese
Um,
films, really?
yeah. Some like some like uh some like fighting films and stuff like that.
Oh, like martial arts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Have you seen
Yeah.
Ong
Pretty much.
Bak?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the dude that's like fighting, like jumping on people, running on people's heads
Yeah.
and like kicking them and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah. That one gets weird in Ong Bak 2 and 3.
Oh shoot, I
Ong
didn't
Bak 2 and
go
3
think
get crazy. Like,
really.
yeah, it goes into some weird. It looks like you remember that movie Apocalypto, the one what Mel Gibson did that
I
movie.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either, but you like the Apocalypto
The
looking
vibe.
dude. Yeah, like it looks like that. I don't know how somehow it got to
I
that, but it's
don't
weird.
know.
I started watching
Yeah.
Enter the Dragon the other day, the Bruce Lee movie.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the Bruce Lee
I
movies?
saw it a long time ago, like when it came out.
Enter the
Um.
Dragon?
Yeah, it's an older movie, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that came out like
It's like not when it came out, but but uh, I was thinking of Jet Li.
oh
What
yeah.
wasn't there?
Yeah, Jet Li.
He
Yeah,
had some similar movies
he's
too.
Jet Li
But
is
yeah, I've
more
seen.
on that he's more on the like the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type shit.
Was that what he was in?
I don't know if he was in that one.
Whatever that name of that movie and or whatever, that's the one I was thinking of.
I think Jet Li did like uh
Jet Li did the one with like DMX.
yeah, yeah.
What was that one?
The
Exit
one I
Wounds?
think was one that he did. Exit Wounds.
I don't know.
I don't know, but it is on that
Jackie
like
Chan?
Jackie Chan. Maybe it's like a Chinese martial arts thing, like
What?
doing the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Like You know, like jumping on top of the treetops and like
Yeah,
flying,
yeah,
that type
yeah,
of thing. You know, I have a
yeah.
hard time with those ones.
Some of them were cool.
Like
Um,
Shaolin Soccer. Remember when people were all about that one? You remember that?
no,
No.
I don't know that one.
Okay. That bit it was
There,
another one of those.
there was one. I like the one. Did you see the one with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar where he fights Bruce Lee?
Bruce Lee. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what that one is called. I just saw that scene.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember. I mean, Bruce Lee did a bunch of movies, so there's a bunch of different
Yeah.
titles. But um, have you ever seen Ninja Assassin?
No.
Ninja Assassin it's a martial art. I mean, I call it a martial arts movie. Somebody else that I knew who was into martial arts didn't think that it was worthy of being called a martial arts movie, um, but I thought it was really good. It's like it's over the top with blood and gore, and it's kind of like not 300 ish, but um, kind of more like that than other regular movies, you know.
Yeah.
But I was all about it. You should
Isn't
watch it if you get a
uh,
chance. Or
isn't
go
isn't
ahead.
that one movie that you said Bach or whatever? Isn't it that kind of like that too? I'm trying
Um,
to remember. There's a movie that it's like super gory. It's
yeah,
like a it's
Ong Bak is like they're always like breaking bones.
okay.
I remember Ong Bak being like that, like doing a
Okay.
lot of that, you know, bone breaking. But
Who's the new like action hero person? Like who's the top action hero dude now? Or dudes?
I think it would like it'd have to be aside from a superhero, right? You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we're
yeah,
not
yeah.
yeah we're
It's
not
got to
talking
be
about
like the
superheroes.
fight you and punch you and
I feel
shoot
like
you.
Michael B. Jordan is kind of he's working his way to like a because he has a movie coming out
Well,
right now. He has a movie coming out right now where he's like a some kind of spec ops soldier guy.
he's gonna have to do more than that. I mean, how many movies does he have where he's been the superhero or like not superhero, but like the
Well, but he did Creed too. Like I'm saying, like to
I
be like an
guess
action fighter.
action hero dude. Who's
Yeah,
the
you
new
know,
action hero dude?
I'm saying I think he's the up and coming one.
He's been in no action movies.
Black Panther. I mean,
Superhero.
yeah,
Maybe, and he
he
was the
wasn't the
villain.
superhero, but he was a villain.
Yeah. I
Um,
I'm thinking like a John Claude Van Damme or like a Arnold Schwarzenegger or like a Steven Seagal.
I mean,
Like who's the action
I
guy?
get what you're thinking, but this is like I think there's a more modern.
Michael B. Jordan.
So who else?
I mean, someone closer to that would be like The Rock.
I mean, I like he doesn't even really do action movies anymore. He's doing like
Mm, well,
Rock
he did that one.
babysits, uh, Rock the
Nah, he did.
babysitter,
Nah, he did the San Andreas.
yeah, and then
He
didn't he do
did.
like a Kong one maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I
Or
was
he
about to
did
say.
Fast
He
and the
did like
Furious too,
the Donkey Kong or whatever.
right? He's in the Fast and the Furious movies.
Yeah, exactly. So he's been in a couple.
Okay,
Is there anyone else?
there's not really. I mean, there's not that. I feel like that genre has gone away.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone.
So it is Michael B.
Why?
Jordan.
It's not Mike. He's nowhere. He's not an action hero
I wonder if it's because
at
there's
all.
well, maybe more, well, he is more than anybody else is.
No, there's got
Maybe
to be
there's
more.
no room for action heroes like that. Like if we're just on this superhero thing where it's Marvel, DC, you know, like those are the action movies
Yeah,
that people are putting out, you know, that studios are putting out.
maybe.
There's not like
Yeah, maybe.
the lone action guy. recently it was Tom Cruise. Like in the last, maybe the
Yeah,
last decade, right? That was
Tom
probably
Cruise,
Tom
Vin
Cruise.
Diesel, The Rock.
Matt Damon was kind of in there for a little bit when he was doing the
Yeah,
Bourne stuff.
oh, what's his name too? What's the kid's name?
Affleck.
Good Vibrations.
Good
Marky Mark.
vibration. Oh, Mark
Mark Wahlberg.
Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, yeah, he
Yeah,
was in there too. But I think it's Michael B. Jordan.
I don't see that at all.
I think okay, if he's not now, then I think he might be. He might.
Okay, well, I might be. I mean, no, no, like, like he hasn't done it.
But he's on his way to doing it.
How? How? He's never starred in. I don't. Maybe he's
This
starred
movie that
in
he's
that.
coming out with now, he is the star.
Okay,
And
he's
it's
an
like an
action hero.
action. It's an action movie.
Okay, all
So
right.
so
Well,
if this movie does well, takes off, then
then he can be on his way to hopefully becoming an action hero
okay, we'll
because he's
revisit it.
definitely not.
Well, okay. I don't know who else would be then.
The Rock
Okay,
is I guess he's still the guy.
he still has the top spot. Yeah.
What's the other dude? Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I mean, he was mostly just Wolverine, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And I thought there was maybe like one or other two movies. Oh, what's the other guy? The Butler, Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
That's what I would consider.
Really?
He's
Him an action star?
okay. Look, he was in 300.
Okay.
Okay, he
One
was
movie.
in. I know. I I I didn't I didn't say 300 thinking it was 300 movies.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
So there's that. There's the Black Hawk Down or whatever they're called.
What?
No, not Black Hawk Down. London Has Fallen.
Okay. Okay.
So there's that
I think
trilogy
there's that
of movies.
quality quality trilogy of movies.
Hey, hey, they made three of them.
They
So that
made
tells you
three.
something.
Yeah. Drake's made three
They
albums.
made. Oh God. Yeah, he's probably the highest selling star or hip hop star. Okay. So then, what
Yeah.
else does he have?
Gerard
He has that
Butler.
one with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, that
What's
wasn't
that?
really an action movie.
It
That
was
was like
like
a
a
thriller.
thriller. Okay.
What was that movie
All right.
called?
All right.
Law Abiding Citizen. That's what it is.
Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah. He did the movie, the one with 50 Cent, right?
Oh
Was it
yeah.
Den of
What was that one
Thieves? That
called?
what it's called?
Yeah, Den of Thieves.
Yeah.
See?
Which that one was good. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
And Ice Cube's son was like the mastermind.
Yeah. I wonder how you get that, how people work their way into that role. Like the action hero
What?
guy, like the action hero
Oh,
role. Like, it like is it just how you look? Like, are they looking for people who have like combat skills, like training or boxing skills, or like do you
it's
really have to
how.
make an effort to try to take that kind of spot?
Well, it's your punch. It's when you punch. It's how you grunt.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the criteria.
Do you think there's people who went in and then they like, what's your punch grunt? And
Yeah.
then it was just
Huh.
like, yeah, or it was like way too high pitch.
Yeah.
Ah, you're out. Um, or if you're doing martial arts, like usually, or like all the Power Rangers had a different noise, like a
Really?
hi-ya, yeah, like a hi-ya, or like a grunt, or just like a like one of those.
Really?
Yeah, they all had their unique thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever
They
watch Power
had
Rangers? Were you
colors.
Power Rangers?
Yeah. Yeah, I watched Power Rangers. They were like different colors and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you go like watch it all the way to Dino Thunder in Space Power Rangers, like all the
No,
no.
no, you love to bring that up, but I didn't. I didn't watch.
it's it's just because even when I was, I don't know how old, 10, 9 or whatever, however old, that they started doing that, and then it just total turn off.
Yeah.
Like what are we doing here? Dino Thunder in Space. Like why can't we just stick with the regular one?
Because it wasn't working. That's why. Maybe.
I guess. I mean, it was working for me.
Yeah. Saban didn't like it or Saban or whatever it was.
That's a toy company, right?
No, I didn't know that. I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, well, that's why all the episodes they're selling the toys. Like, and I think they were selling the toys first, maybe. I can't remember. That they
I remember
or that Ninja
I remember I
Turtles they were
knew
selling the
someone who had
toys.
all the toys.
That might have been me.
I don't
No,
remember.
I don't think we were like, I don't think we were hanging out.
I wasn't fucking with you.
No, not at that point.
Nah, I think it was like a family. It was like one of my family members or something like that. But I was like, dang, you got all the toys. I don't have one.
Do you have any cousins that like that you had beef with?
No
Like you didn't have any cousins that you were
beef. No.
or like, is so and so gonna be there? And then your mom was like, yeah. Ah, fuck.
No,
No.
I really liked all my cousins pretty much. Like, not to be corny or whatever, but I actually, it would be more so like, is so and so gonna be there? Like, oh, okay, then I'll go,
Right.
type of deal.
Yeah.
Like, so no, I didn't have any cousins that I disliked.
I didn't either.
Um,
I feel we're probably both lucky to have that. I do have some aunts and uncle, yeah, there's some aunts and uncles maybe here and there that you're kind of like, or maybe going to a certain person's house or a certain family's house. Sometimes one was better than the other. Like, I know that my parents going to my parents' house, they always had the best food. So like, if you're going to somebody else's house, like you're not sure, what the food situation is going to be like. Like you don't know what, or you know that there's not much entertainment over there. You know.
yeah, nah, I remember those. Yeah, it was more so like you didn't really have a choice though.
Yeah.
It's just like we're going here.
Yeah, we're going.
We're going.
Did you
And
have
it's like, oh,
did you have like a post church treat that you used to get?
no,
Bribery?
but I'm assuming you did.
Oh, we did.
I'm trying to think. It was more so like maybe go like to a restaurant or maybe just I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Oh,
You had a donut or something?
we got bribed. Yeah, with a donut.
You got bribed to go to church.
Not bribed, but it was just like, we would be a lot. I think
Hey,
it would
we're
be,
gonna get you a treat.
yeah. And then like if you behave and you go to church and you don't make a scene and you don't embarrass me, then you'll get a treat,
Mm,
you know? And then we would get donuts after,
okay.
which is
I remember
crazy.
that. Yeah, I remember donuts being like, wh- were they after like?
Like after mass, they would have a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would. They would.
Okay. Yeah. After
So that was
mass.
like part of it. I remember, yeah, that was a big part of what I looked forward to. I also looked forward to squeezing my little sister's hand really hard during the peace be with you stuff. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
like that
Yeah, I
was
remember
that
that.
that was the favorite. That was fun.
Got you.
Uh, you
Do you think there's a lot of people doing mass or like church on the Zoom?
oh yeah, I know there are. Yeah, my aunt, she was talking about doing that. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know that people have been trying to do it in person for sure. Like, people are real mad that they weren't allowed to do that, but yeah, I'm sure it's going on all the time on Zoom.
How many Zoom calls have you been on during the pandemic? A
I
lot?
mean, at least, well, not counting ours,
Mm-hmm.
probably not even close to as many as most people because I've been going to work, so like
Right.
most people are usually doing it for work, but I've had a few family, like, oh, we're gonna have a family thing, or
Mm.
like friends that I haven't talked to in a while, you know, get something together and talk to everybody.
You know what's funny is you ever get on a Zoom call and they're like, "All right, well, thanks for joining, and we'll talk to you next time, and good to see you, and whatever," and you're ending it. You're like, "All right, bye," and then
And you're like
and then
clicking,
everyone's trying to
like,
figure out
oh
how
no, no,
to
no,
end.
oh no, no, where's the end meeting? Where's the button? Where's the button?
It's
Yeah,
like 10 seconds before someone could figure out to leave.
yeah,
Like, oh, where's the button? How do you end this damn thing? It's like
yeah.
live.
You can see where people's experience is at.
Yeah, yeah. And then, well, here's another thing. If they're like, all right, bye, and then like immediately it's ended, they've been trying to end.
Yeah, if they were ready for it,
Yeah,
like they're ready to hang up on you. Yeah,
right. Yeah. So you gotta Zoom users listen, you know, understand that's what's going on.
yeah. There's been some weird, some weird stuff that's happened on Zoom. Like I'd never even heard of Zoom before the pandemic.
Really?
No, and then everybody started doing Zoom, and then so now it's like a thing. But I had never heard of it. But apparently, some teacher left it on and was masturbating, and then just recently, this past week, there was some kind of court case going on, and like there was a suspect who was like a suspect in the case was in the victim's room, like live on Zoom, like some kind of weird shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh shoot.
like just increasing the amount of people doing Zoom, crazier shit happens on it. Like
Yeah.
it's just bound to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Uh yeah, it's totally different.
Yeah,
I don't think I don't think it'll just be more familiar, but like I think a lot of stuff is going to go back to like there's going to be some stuff like work from home, like some businesses are like, "Oh, okay, this is actually
yeah,
saving a lot of money." Uh, and certain things are going to kind of evolve, but like kids going to school, like they're going to
yeah,
have to go back to school.
yeah. They're starting to now.
Yeah.
The hours, it's like I think some of them are going like 1 day a week. It's like one
Okay.
grade will go 1 day a week, and then another grade will go, and it's just to limit
Oh, okay.
the amount of people on campus.
I
Um,
got you.
but yeah, there's a lot of shit going on. I got I got a message from a friend of ours,
Mm.
a friend of the show, Cam. We haven't talked to him yet, but he's a friend of mine. He had an experience with somebody at a store, um, and he had a really weird interaction with them. And so like he sent me this whole message about it, but I'm gonna read it. But I'm gonna read it on the Patreon.
Yeah, if
So
it's too crazy,
yeah, just in case
yeah, go to patreon.com
if it's too
slash live
crazy.
from Rock City.
Yeah, yeah. So, um, but yeah, we'll move it over to the Patreon right at this point. What are you drinking?
Water?
In a styrofoam cup?
It's not styrofoam. Glass. Tink, 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 tink.